But before that, we're going to be talking to Vince Winter, who's here in the studio, from the Folkestone Camera Club. Hello, Vince. How are you?
Hello there.
Good. Right, now you're going to talk to us a little bit about what the Folkestone Camera Club does and your role in the club. So what is it that you do personally in the club?
Well, in the club, I'm generally the press officer, which means that if there's anything going on within the club that needs publicising, I'm sort of the guy that gets
That's why you're here today, really.
Indeed.
Okay, and what does your role involve? Obviously, talking to the press and local press organisations like ourselves and like the Kent Messenger, places like that.
Oh, indeed, and basically the Folkestone Herald publicising any exhibitions we're doing and anything really which the club needs to promote.
Brilliant. So when was the club first established, and do you know by who?
Well, I definitely can tell you that the history of the Folkestone Camera Club started in 1906, and after a few short breaks from the World Wars, sort of really kicked in around 1945 up to the present day.
Brilliant. And they're regular meetings that people can go along to see how the Camera Club works and whether it's something they could be interested in? Indeed,
yeah. We meet every Monday evening, 7:30 at Audley Road, the St George's Church, and we're there for a couple of hours, maybe 3. We do competitions and skills, camera skills and stuff like that, and it's pretty comprehensive.
Brilliant. And what sort of activities do you participate in as a club? Is it like trips and competitions, things that you just mentioned just a minute ago? Yeah, well, we do. The club is based on competitions, and this is a way our members learn about photography through kind of like their own reflection. We have proper professional judges come down, and they will give us scores on our work, but more importantly, they would direct us into what works within an image and what may not work quite so well. Oh, brilliant. So they're obviously giving you constructive criticism all the time to help you improve in your own work. Indeed, and also looking at other people's work as well also contributes to that learning process. Brilliant. So if you get people like amateur photographers that come along to the club that are more than welcome, I should imagine. Indeed. How can the club inspire and help the amateur photographers to progress in their own work? Well, as I say, through looking at other people's images, but the club is also got a wealth of knowledge. So we have a sort of a more mature people that can tell us all about how they used to do with film, and obviously the more younger ones that are more digitally in their persuasive, but it is a case of it's knowledge. There's a friendly atmosphere, and we have a break during the night, and where we serve tea and coffee and biscuits. Now that might all sound very twee, but it's a time that all our members get together, chat, talk about things, and how did you do this, how did you do that, and So that obviously, when new amateur photographers come into the club, might be a little bit shy at first. Obviously, gives them more chance to bond with everybody else in the club and see how people do things as well. Indeed, but generally, we're very welcoming as a club anyway. Yeah. And as new faces come in, it's not a case of they sit down and not talk to. We all our members are more than happy to come over, chat, and involve them within the evening, and sort of chat about where they are with their photography, what they would like to learn, and that general thing. It's we're a kind of a big family, yeah. But we're open-minded people, and we embrace new members and just generally get them involved. Fantastic. All sounds absolutely brilliant and so welcoming to the club. It sounds fantastic. Now, how have the club's members coped with the change in technology over the last 10 years? I mean, have they kept to their previous methods of how they used to do it with analogue photography, or have they changed into the newer day, like digital technology, and how their methods have changed? Well, I think I would say that the whole of the club is now digital. We still have a few members that prefer taking pictures with film. I myself have have come into the digital age, but I'm kind of thinking, well, you know, I really would like to now experiment in the darkroom.
Yeah.
And the club is a very forward-moving club. It's always looking for new avenues of, you know, branching out. And although we are very much digital now, the same ethics and work processes that were in the darkroom have come through into digital anyway.
Yeah.
But it's great because some of the older members can give you the skill and knowledge that you wouldn't necessarily get from digital.
I've still been joined in the studio by Vince. Vince is still here with us, aren't you, Vince?
Hi.
You are. Right, I just got a couple more questions to ask you. Can you suggest any particularly good areas in Folkestone for amateur photographers that can take photos in?
Yeah, well, I think we're really spoilt in this area because we've got so many places that we can take pictures on, from the Warren, Folkestone Harbour,
Yeah.
and then we've got Hythe and Fisherman's Beach in Hythe, and you know, even going out towards Capel and you know, the countryside. The list is endless. It really is endless.
I should imagine the hills up towards Hawkins are quite a nice area to take photos as well.
Oh, indeed, yeah. And you've got Elam and yeah. We are sport.
We
for
do
choice
sound like
here.
we are sport for choice photographers here.
Yeah.
Right now, you've got other things that go on as well as club nights in the club, haven't you? What other things do you do at the meetings that you have, but not just club nights?
Well, we got a number of things. We got practical evenings, which we've been doing portraits with flashlights and stuff like that. And also this last season we've been running a course, a skills course for how for people to use their cameras, and that's been practical as well as theory.
Yeah.
And that was sort of run in conjunction with the Photoshop course that we run as well, and we had specialised people in to run that for us.
Oh wow.
And of course our members could take full advantage of that, as long as along with the evenings we do on a Monday.
Yeah. Now, obviously, you get like experts from like Photoshop to come in, like talk to you, things about like that.
Indeed.
And this Monday, you've got another expert coming down to talk to you, haven't you?
Indeed, yeah. We are really lucky. I think this is the third year running. We've managed to attract Gavin Hoey down to the club to speak. He will be with us on Monday night, 7:30 from St George's Church in Audley Road, and on a personal. No, I think this guy is top notch. He's sort of a well recognised Photoshop wizard, but his photography is absolutely unreal. And he's done loads of YouTube work showing how to use cameras and effects, and 15-minute challenges where he would just take a basic digital SLR, run around an area for 15 minutes and pull out some amazing shots.
Oh, wow.
And and he has a website to back all this up.
Sounds like a very knowledgeable guy, and his website is here. It's www.gavtrain.com. That's www.gavtrain.com. GAVTRAIN.com. So if you head over to there, have a look at what's going on with him, have a look at what he's going to be doing in the club as well, also what else is going on. Now, if you head down to the St George's Church on Audley Road, is it, this Monday from 7:30pm, £1.50 on the door, and you're going to get an unbelievable amount of knowledge from this man. He sounds absolutely fantastic.
Indeed.
And also from the guys at the club as well that are personally there. Now, Vince, you have your own little exhibition going on at the moment, don't you?
I do indeed, yes.
And that's going on in the Chambers coffee shop at the moment.
Indeed, that is right.
And that's all about based on the icons of Folkestone.
Indeed. I think going back to what you were saying about where in the area can we take pictures of our photography, and this is just like a small celebration of Folkestone, and I would say that that your listeners will definitely be able to pick out places that I've taken the pictures from, because they are icons of Folkestone that we see every day. And sort of like when they're put in a single image, really do stand out. So
your exhibition is a real relationship to the Folkestone town as well, and the people that are in it.
Oh, indeed.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Vince, thank you very much for coming to talk to us today. It's been fantastic knowing about the club.